Hi, my name is Wilson. I work at Cascade at Southern Hills. I've been nominated for the Rookie Tech Award. I've been in this business since 2003. I started out in San Diego. I looked for opportunities to come to Tulsa, and when I arrived, this one was available. Hi, my typical day is when we start out, we walk the property, we pick up the trash, and from there we want the property to look very nice. So it's the first thing I start. After that, then I start in on work orders that has been assigned, and we pick up what is comes in as an emergency so that we can go ahead and look at those also. A typical day, there is no typical day when you work in the maintenance field because all things are different. You think changing a light bulb could be just changing a light bulb, but it's not. Sometimes it comes into where either the ballast is bad or you need to replace the whole fixture itself. So you think a typical day is just what you're going to do every day, but it's not here when you work in this industry. I started out in the construction business and doing that up until 1992. Then I worked for Culligan Water, which was whole homes and putting in water conditioning, which had to do with plumbing and a lot of on-hands skills. So when I started in 2003 with the property management, I noticed that my background, the background that I had already helped me in doing some of those things. With the plumbing, that was some things I had already acquired. Doing the maintenance skills that came from the construction field. And working, and my background had helped me to work in this business more efficient. And I tend to like this field a lot better. The days are hard, but they're time consuming mostly. But I think it helps. The background that I had helped me to come into this industry with the abilities to perform those on a daily need. Certifications, I have a HVAC universal, but I am looking forward to getting a certified pool operator, which will be coming up in a couple of months, which will be offered, and it'll be something that I would look forward to getting. Now, and why should I win this award? This award goes to what management sees. It is what my supervisors had saw in me to nominate me. It's not any different. I don't do anything different here than I would have at any other place. But being recognized is what motivates more people to do what they want, what they need to do, and what they like to being seen as an asset. And I'm grateful that they think of me as much as to put me up for this award, and that in that I could reward them. And if I should get it, it's because of the leadership that we have here. It starts with our Javier, who is the immediate supervisor, and Mike. They have been hands-on in the things that I needed to know, and they have had helped me to accomplish those things. Well, the philosophy of most property managements is get the work done. You can get the work done, but then again, it also comes with the personal touch, talking with the resident. And in that, you can learn more from them about the situation that arrives. Sometimes work does not always get completed, but even in that, you let them know that, hey, I can come back tomorrow, but because of pressing time, or there may be other things that has arrived that needs to take my attention and myself away from what I'm doing now. But the philosophy is just to communicate, because if you do that, they will communicate with you, and in that you get a personal service, and they tend to enjoy that just a little bit more. There was at another property a gentleman, his name was Mr. Schimmel. He did not like anyone entering his apartment. We had happened to have a sewer backup, and it went into his apartment. And to even get into his apartment was very hard because he would not allow anyone in. Having to approach Mr. Schimmel and try to enter and to take care of the situation was very hard. Even though he had the sewers back up in his apartment, he would not allow anyone in. But having to speak with him and just to talk with him, he allowed us to come in. Even when we had a Roto-Rooter to come in and to replace the cabinets and everything that was damaged, he would not even allow them. But I had to take it on myself to ask Mr. Schimmel if it would be possible. And when he allowed it, he was not going to allow the total work to be done because he did not like people coming in and touching his stuff. But in that, it shouldn't have taken more than 2 weeks. But because of him not allowing us to come in and do what we needed to do, it took us almost 3 weeks to get it done. But after that, Mr. Schimmel was more open to us and the maintenance to come in and take care of the issue, because he seen that we were on it as quick as possible. And doing that, he realized that he could trust us with just doing the work and not going in and scrummaging through all of his stuff, and that's what he was afraid of. I just want to thank you for the nomination, and at most places, most of the techs that I worked at, most of the places I worked at before were not even considered for any awards. And to think that you think highly enough of the techs and you appreciate them enough to put this out there, that makes this award even more better to those of us who come in from other places and know that we're not appreciated as it is here. So I just want to thank you, and good day.